G'day guys, what's going on? CMAC here. So, spoke with the guy who crashed into my bike last night. Had 2 discussions with him. Definitely weren't anywhere near as heated as the one that I had yesterday at work. So, I don't know. It's a good thing as well as a bad thing, because I did a whole heap of research when I got home last night in terms of what I'd have to do in order to take legal action, but ended up not needing any of that because, tell you what happened. So the first phone call that I had, he basically admitted that yeah, he was at fault. Giving him the time to think about everything, he's sorted out getting payment and stuff. Yeah, so he's admitted fault. I said that I don't want to drop the price anymore. I've already taken $700 off, which I didn't need to for the repairs. Not only that, but I haven't even put on the price of my helmet, which would be up to and over $1,000. I left that off because I'm looking at getting a new helmet anyway. Yeah, so he asked me how soon I'd want it, and I basically said, well, what I would like is $2,000 within 2 weeks. Well, it's $1,900 and whatever, but $2,000 within 2 weeks. Or I mentioned to him when I was at work on the phone with him that day that I'd be happy to get it in installments. So I'd be happy with $1,000 as soon as possible, within a week minimum. And then $500 a week after that, and then $500 another week after that. He said that the best that he can do is $1,000 right now, and then $500 next week. $500 in 2 weeks' time, and then the second $500 in another 2 weeks' time, because he gets paid fortnightly, which that's acceptable. I'm happy to go with that. It's definitely not the best, but it'll do. So I got off the phone with him after saying that, and he called me back and said that, so in order for him to get the money, he has to borrow it off of his father, apparently. But his father, so he discussed everything, like what the situation was with his father. And his dad said that he's not happy with just the 1 quote. He wants 3 quotes done. So I said, sure, I'm happy to go and get 3 quotes, but if I am doing that, the price of moving the bike around, as well as the price of the quotes, will also be getting added, as it's just a massive inconvenience to me. And I also said that in the legal research that I had done in regards to the incident, I have found that before a hearing, before a tribunal, a minimum of 2 quotes is necessary. So after saying that, he said, well, if that's the case, if that's what they need for a tribunal, then I'm happy to go with 2 quotes. And I said, yeah, sure, I'll do that. But still, price of moving the bike around, as well as the price of the quotes, will be getting added. And he tried to say that, oh, wouldn't that just be like my cost, that I have to get that done? Like, that I have to cover the charge of getting the quotes done if they charge for them when moving around? It's like, no, not at all. You've hit somebody else's property. I do not need to do anything at all in terms of getting the bike fixed. Everything needs to be covered by you. I am doing it out of goodwill. Anyway, when I mentioned that then the price of the quotes would be getting added, he said, well, you have the parts numbers and so the bike doesn't need to be assessed. So what I said I'd do is I'm going to contact another shop today, a different shop today, with the part numbers that I have, reference those part numbers and get pricing on those parts. So not actually getting a quote for the repairs, but getting a parts list, a price for parts, and I'm going to send that to him. And basically, if he says that he's not happy with that because the price for the parts are going to be exactly the same as what I've got already, the prices that I've got so far are for Yamaha genuine parts. The only difference that would change with getting a different quote is the price of the repairs might go up or down slightly. Well, they might go down slightly, but that would be rare. They would be more likely to skyrocket at most other places, as I took it to the place where it's going to be the cheapest. So if that's what he wants done, if he doesn't accept me sending him another parts list pricing today, then basically I'm just going to throw everything at him. He's sympathetic, he is very apologetic for what's happened. Not sympathetic, but he's very apologetic for what has happened, which he should be. I mean, he's crashed into my bike. And so for that, I was willing to take off the price for the repairs, and I'll cop that on the chin and do them myself. As well as I'll drop the price. Hang on. Sorry. Wasn't sure if he was going to continue around or not. Yes, so I've taken the price off for the repairs, as well as taken the price off for the quote, as well as not put on my helmet, which all of those things I could do, which would add another 1.7 plus to the price. That I'm just doing out of goodwill, because I understand the situation that he's in. I've also spent quite a bit of time finding the best price for the parts. So I'm on the edge right now. He's sort of pushing the limit with how generous I'm being. There are not many people that would take off this much. Not only that, but if it was another form of bike, say that it wasn't my Yamaha, what if I had a Ducati or something? It could be multiples, 3-4 times as much as what the price is already at. So the guy needs to consider himself lucky. I've also got to look into getting the parts that I need ordered so that I get them before this track day, the ones that are crucial. I'm also not sure, because I'll need to send the parts to the guys that I'm getting them through, but also in order to make sure I get the right colors, I'm not sure how to do that. Apparently the part numbers relate to the color that you get, so I need to figure out if the part numbers that I've got are the correct colors. As well as one of the parts that run down the main side of the bike has a big gold decal saying Yamaha down the side of it, so I need to make sure it comes with that, or I get that. And I don't want to have to put on a decal. I'm fucking shit with when it comes to lining up stickers and stuff like that. Oh my god, I cannot get over the naivety of some people. Spoke to old mate Mr. Crashed into my bike today once again, after I had done as he requested, which was to get another price on parts. So called up another shop, got them to do a price on parts, sent it through to me, and ended up being more expensive, as I assumed it would have been. I got that sent through to me, forwarded on to the guy who crashed into my bike. Then he goes and calls me, and he's also been trying to chase up another quote and reference the part numbers that were on the quotes, and was saying that, oh, those part numbers weren't working for the place that he called up. And it's like, that I know things about this, so what's the go? It's like, I don't fucking know, like, whatever. The way that I got the second quote was just emailing the first quote onto them and saying, hey, this is what I've got, can you come close to this? And obviously they couldn't come to it as close as the first quote that I got. Old mate had the nerve, so I said, like, the bike shop where I got the first quote done from was a place where my brother used to work at, and that they gave me a good deal. So he says, well, how come this second quote is only like $40 more expensive? It doesn't look like you're getting that much of a deal. And it's like, well, obviously they tried to get as close as they could, but couldn't match it. So, you know, fuck you. And how come these parts these part numbers aren't working? Like, I called up one place and they were saying that some of these parts look like they're for a Suzuki. It's like, mate, this is from 2 Yamaha dealerships. They fucking know what they're doing, obviously. Don't know what backward fucking country shop you called up, but obviously they don't know what's going on. And then he's requested to get pictures of the bike before and after the incident, because I said that I have them, which I do. I'm on the edge of just throwing everything at him. I've tried to be nice. I've dropped off $1,000 plus in pricing for getting a new helmet. I've dropped off $700 in price for getting the repairs done. And I am so making it through this, like. And he has the nerve to go and try and state that I'm like ripping him off or something like that. I'm in the mood to kill someone right now. That's how mad I am. And I just need to throw down. Oh, some people make me so mad. If I call him up tonight after I've sent him the pictures and he has any sort of debate with me apart from accepting to pay and me sending him my bank details, I am throwing everything at him. I am going to take legal action and he can pay for everything. The only reason why I haven't done that yet is because it will be much easier on both me and him if he just fesses up and gets me the cash. If he doesn't do that, or doesn't accept to do that tonight, then yeah, he's gonna have to face legal charges. I'm over it. I've already gone so far out of my way to get this bike back to the condition that it was in. And this guy is just screwing me around. Anyway guys, I have no idea how tonight's gonna turn out, but just cruising on home. Gonna be a quiet one unless something interesting happens. I'll be sure to show yous. But for now anyway, if you like this video, smack that like button. And if you want to see more, subscribe. Anyway, CMAC out. Peace.